Hello there, people. Once again, Peter here. Welcome to the second episode of Tactic Busters. Now, today we will be doing another popular trading strategy, which is known as the Golden Cross and the Death Cross. So basically, they are two different trading strategies, but since we can do it at the same time using our software, we are going to do both of these. So both Golden Cross and Death Cross, we are going to do in this same episode. Not too much to take your time with the intro. You already know the story. You already know how it goes. If you don't know, go back, watch the episode 1. Just please remember, this is not financial advice. We are not financial advisors. We are just simply testing these trading strategies and doing it for educational purposes. If you have any questions, any doubts, anything that you want us to improve, feel free to comment. Feel free to send us an email, to send us a message, whatever you want, whatever you need. If you have some recommendations as well, feel free to reach out to us. Let's get right to it. Okay, people, so the Death Cross and the Golden Cross 2-in-1. So let's go ahead and make these trading strategies or tactics. So just simply, once again, click on New. We're going to create another base and we're going to say tactic name Golden Cross. Golden Cross, let's say slash, actually not here, let's say Golden / Death Cross. Version 0.1, tactic description, testing the Golden and Death Cross. Okay, so simply, what is the Golden and the Death Cross? We have here Investopedia, and this is a, let's say, a long-term trading strategy. So this is not used for scalping or day trading because it indicates basically a uptrend on a long term. So what do we have and what do we need is a 50-day and a 200-day moving average. So this is what we need for the trading strategy. Now you can see here that once the 50-day moving average crosses above, from below to above, the 200-day moving average, we have the Golden Cross. And this basically indicates a uptrend, a long-term uptrend. The Death Cross is, of course, on the other way. So if the 50-day moving average crosses from above to below the 200-day moving average. So since this is used for long-term trading, we are going to do this as a, let's say, long-term trading strategy. So we are going to go back, pause and candle, same thing. We want for the trade to open as soon as the conditions are met. Again, let's say only one trade at a time, 1 pip at the minimum profit, and stop loss and take profit. Since this is, let's say, a long-term trading strategy, we can edit maybe the number of open bets. Let's set it to 3, and let's use again 2-to-1, actually 1-to-2 risk ratio. So stop loss is going to be 100, whereas the take profit is going to be 200 pips. Once again, this is because it's a long-term trading strategy. So we are using a high take profit and a high stop loss. We don't want it just simply to open the trade and close it after 10 pips or 20 pips. So what do we need? We need 3 moving averages, actually 2 moving averages. So 1 and 2 SMA. We are going to leave the colors, that doesn't matter. And we are going to just edit the candlestick count, the candle count. We can use, so 50. The SMA 1 is going to be 50 and the SMA 2 is going to be the 200. So buy logic and sell logic, once again, pretty simple. We use the indicators. We are going to use SMA 1. We are going to use the solo line, and that is going to cross from below the SMA 2, the 200 moving average. So once again, we want to make sure that it crossed and that it stay there. So we want it to be on the candle end, and we are going to say 1 time. So this happened 1 time at the candle end. It crossed and it's going to open the trade. Sell logic, and this is going to be the Death Cross. We are going to do the same thing. We are going to use SMA 1 once again. This is the 50 moving average, and we need it to cross from above the moving average of 200. And this is going to be, once again, 1 time and on candle end. So this is about it. We created the Golden Cross and the Death Cross both in one. So we are going to save the tactic. We are going to create a new test run. And we are going to use, again, our own data from Tixtory, Euro USD, leave it the same. and we are going to say once again, let's say this time 2013 January 1st to, just give me a second, we are going to go up to 2023. So once again, 10 years, December 31st. Commission, as explained previously, you can use your own commission, your custom commission that your broker provides to you. So we are going to use 3, and remember, so this is per side per lot, and spread, since we use 3 for commission, we are going to use a low spread of 0.5. Description: golden and death cross testing. Okay, so we are going to add the iteration tempo. Once again, we are going to leave it at 10. If this trading strategy shows anything to be better than the previous one that we tested, we are going to run the slow version as well. So once again, we just simply here in the test runs, we add an iteration, we add our own trading strategy that we just created. Candlestick interval is going to be 1 day. Once again, because it's a long term and because it uses the 50 and 200 day moving average. Count balance, we are again going to say 10,000. We are again going to say only 1% for risk. So this means it's going to use only 1% of your available balance at the moment to open the trade. And the leverage, once again, let's say 30, something that is on average with regulated brokers. So this is about it. Once again, we save the test run and we have it here, 3332. We are simply just going once again to start the trading strategy. Okay, so now we are going to start the test run. We're going to say 1 for test run. We're going to say test run ID. We use the test run ID that we used, and we want for the trades to be out there on the cloud. Now we are just going simply to wait for this test run to finish, and we are going to see how it all turns out. Okay, now you see it's the first time that here I'm testing on this PC that I'm testing the data, so it's getting new fresh data. Actually, it's getting the data, it's downloading the data, and soon it's going to start the test run. So this is going to be as well, if anybody from you gets the X file, it uses a couple of minutes to download all of this time. You see it's all of this data, it's already done with 2012. It's now done with 2013. So it's really fast, really easy. And we are going to see real soon how it all turns out and how the test run is going to. So you can see now that it's all finished. The test run is already done. So we had the test run that was completed within 10 seconds. So now we can go back and analyze. We have the test runs here. We're going just to refresh and we are going to enter and see what's happening. Okay, we have a green one. So this is actually a pretty interesting color to see that it made some profit. So what do we have here? So we have a success overall of 43.75%. We have a success index of 1.57. So this means that here we had only 16 positions that was opened on this time period. So it opened from 2013 to 2023. It opened only 16 positions and it made a profit of $145. Now, so overall, it did make a profit. So this here, maybe we can amend the take profit and the stop loss. We can maybe put a higher take profit, higher stop loss, amend the risk, use a bigger percent of the balance to open these trades. So we are going to go now to the chart and see on the chart what actually happened and how it had only 16 trades in 10 years. This is a pretty low number of trades for this amount. So let's go to the chart. Okay. Here on the chart, we can see actually how many times it happened or how many times it did not happen. So overall, we have here this trading strategy that is done. So what we're going to do is, since the test run is fast, it has a low amount of trades, we're going to try to, let's say, create another version of the tactic. So we're going to go again, new. We are going to load the golden death cross, and we're going to say tactic version 0.2. Okay, so this is going to be the 0.2 version, and let's say we allow it to open 5 trades at once. We use a bigger take profit, so let's say 500 pips. We use a stop loss of 250 pips, and we are going to keep the same conditions that we had here, and we are going to save the second one, and we are going to add an iteration to this test run 3333 actually. We are going to add an iteration here, okay, and we are going to add the second version. We are going to use the same account balance. We are going to use, let's say, a higher risk, since it has a low amount of trades, so 16 trades in 10 years. So let's go ahead and use a risk of 5. And the leverage, same that we used before. Candlestick interval is going to be 1 day. Long term, once again, it uses 50-day and 200-day. So we are going to update this test run. Now it's going to start doing this second iteration here that we just created, converting the data. Now we're just waiting for it to start. Okay, so testing, you can see how fast it is done, because it's 1 day candlestick, so it's going to be really fast. And we had it again, once again done in 11 seconds. So we are going just to refresh, and we're going to check the other one. Okay, we have here a way lower success index overall, so this take profit and stop loss does not actually work. So we can use it, basically we had a higher profit, but the stop loss and take profit doesn't actually work. We are going to do one more test, one more iteration, and this is going to actually be, let's say, not on 1 day, but let's say on 4 hours, so that it opens more trades. We're going to do it with the first version of update here, the iteration. Okay, we are going to add the first one that we created, and we are going to say, let's say 4 hours. Same thing, once again 10,000. We are going to keep it at 1%, leverage 30, and let's do this as well for 1 hour. Okay, now we have the 2 iterations for 4 hours and 1 hour candlesticks, so we are going to see if maybe it works. This is so a different version from the strategy that we just used. Okay, it's updated. Let's go back. We're waiting here once again. We have here the 4 hours just started. So again, you can see it's pretty fast. Most probably it's going to be double the time or even triple, actually even more, because it's 4 hours against 1 day candlesticks. So this is going to be done, and afterwards is going to do the 1 hour that we created as well, which is going to be a bit slower as well. So we're just going to wait for the results. Okay, the first one, it's already done, the 4 hours. So we can see here it finished in 1 minute for 10 years. So we are going to get the other one now. This is going to be the 1 hour. So we are going to get back once it's finished. So this one is done as well. We have it at 3 minutes and 43 seconds. So this is the 1 hour one. So this one is done. We can stop this now. It can be that all of these iterations, only the 16 trading strategies that actually happened in 10 years, it's because it's on Euro USD, maybe some other pairs are more volatile, maybe gold, maybe S&P 500, which is recommended on the Investopedia website for testing. So if you do want to see these products be tested, comment, and we are going to do these products as well. So let's now go see how did the 4 hour and the 1 hour one do, and we are going to continue from there. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what is happening here to see how this ended up being test runs. We are going to see the golden cross. Okay, so we have here the 4 hour one is in green, and we have the 1 hour one in red. So on 1 hour it doesn't work at all. The 4 hour one did make more trades, 113 trades, and $173 of profit over 10 years. So of course, here you can include the risk, increase the risk, change the stop loss and take profit. We can modify the trading strategy. So comment below if you want us to do that. And this is about it for this trading strategy. That's about it. You saw all of the results. You saw how everything is going. You saw how everything is working out. You can tell me in the comments, you can tell me in DM or send us an email. What do you think? Was this trading strategy a bust, or did it work? Any questions, any doubts that you have, reach out to us. And please, once again, remember, this is not financial advice. We are not financial advisors. We are doing this only for educational purposes to see if these trading strategies work as they claim or if they are a bust. Okay, thank you. See you next time.